our upcoming conference now is called Multifunctional Web-Based Management System available to all BNCs. And this will be held by José Russomano and María Blanco Pate. José Russomano is a systems engineer with more than 18 years of experience in the IT field, in medium and large projects for local and international organizations, executing different roles such as software architect, technical specialist, and IT consultant. In 2008, he founded FX2, an IT company based in Uruguay. He has a strong background in team leadership, business process automation in large implementations, software design and development in different platforms, including Microsoft and LAMP. He led implementations in Mexico for the HSBC Bank, in Venezuela for Sidor, in Bolivia for Entel, and in Uruguay for different local and international clients like IDV, Mercado Libre, Garbarino, Diario La Nación, Banco Santander, Diario El País, Diario El Observador, Plan Ceibal, Tenaris, Alianza Uruguay, among others. Okay, so María Blanco has been the executive director at the Alianza Cultural Uruguay Estados Unidos since 1996. She is Uruguayan. She is Uruguayan by birth, binational by serendipity, and an adopted Texan by choice. Her background is a combination of psychology and business, and it's from Texas A&M and an MBA from St. Edwards, except for brief stints in the private sector, managing, among other things, a hotel and a gold mine. She has chosen to work in government service or in nonprofit organizations. Her belief is that only the government and nonprofit agencies can assure sustainable mission goals by adherence to the best management practices of the private industry. So if you could please give them a warm welcome.
Thank you. Can everyone see, or do we need to lower the lights a little bit more? It's okay? Okay. Well, it's such a long name for such a simple system. Okay? If you can hear me, tell me. And this is what I wanted to start out with, because the best part of our system is that the framework is free for all binational centers, thanks to State Department. We received innovation funds. We competed for innovation funds, and we were granted $35,000 to develop a system, and we'll tell you what we wanted the system to do. And this is available for all binational centers to use. So I'm really excited to be here with you sharing this, and José and I do this together. Do you want to say anything about yourself? No.
It's all my CV.
They said a lot about us. Okay. So, this is our outline, and what I would like you to do, if you bear with me, we're going to do a very limited acknowledgement of the thank you to the State Department of the funds. I'm going to talk about system requirements, and then I'm going to talk about the requirements for developers, and
I'm going to talk about system overview, a short system overview, showing some key functionality and some examples. And finally, I want to show the list of things that we probably need to work with on our business.
It's just that you need to do. We're going to get on top and talk from the microphone, okay? Yeah. Okay, so this is a 1-minute activity. I would like you all to jot down a process at your BNC that is being done manually, that is giving you problems. Okay? Just write down something that is happening. It can be administrative, it can be academic, it can be information, something that is giving you problems in your BNC. Can you jot that down? Okay, jot it down. 1 minute. Because, do you have more than one incident? I have about 10. 10?
1 minute.
We'll see if we can answer and solve your problem. That's going to be our challenge. See if we can do that. So you jot down your problem, and after the presentation, you can tell us if this system will solve your problem, and if not, then we need to keep perfecting it. Okay. So this is a short video. Short. We wanted to seamlessly integrate different areas of activity. And this is what Alianza looks like. We have a management area, and we have registration, online payments, student database, so that a student comes to you and then they come back 3 years from now. You don't have to go looking through a lot of information to, how did that student do in the class? What did the teacher think? How was their payment record? All of that we wanted to have in one central system. Reports, self-generated certificates after the students finish the course. It's a certificate that they can mail to themselves, they can make to a prospective employer. But we also have an Alianza web page, where we have a bookstore, a library, courses. We have an auto test where you can see what level of English you have right now and what courses are recommended for you, depending on your system, on your level. And we have a mobile-based platform where all of our courses have a template. We have 40 centers. So we want all of our teachers that are teaching a basic one to be online, to be using the same program, basically. All teachers then make it theirs. And then we have a theater. So if this is complicated, and the blue arrows show how all these systems relate to each other. And we just wanted one system that took care of all of this. And also, I'm going to go back for a second, that it was easy to use, and it was well documented technically and operationally. Okay? So that basically you get into the system and anybody could easily learn how to use it. Very user-friendly. So I'm going to go back. Requirements for software developer. I don't know if you can see that, but it says trustworthy. We wanted somebody that had a proven record of getting things done. We wanted a proven record of successes, not just they had tried to do this, but they had actually completed the job. We wanted people that would be our partners and that would go the extra mile. We did not want to say, okay, here is what we want, you go on and do it. We wanted somebody who could say, you know what, do you really want that? Because this might work better for you. So we were looking for a partner as well. And finally, we wanted someone who had solutions for our problems. We did not want to hear, oh, that cannot be done, or oh, that's going to cost you more money. Because, we had a fixed budget, and we wanted all these different things. So these are the things that we were looking for, and because of that, it took us a long time to find the right partner. And it's, as I was, José and I were talking about this presentation, I said, yo me la juego, muchacho. I'm telling you all that this is a partnership that has worked and that this system works. Okay, I really believe in this system. So, we've debugged it also, which, debugging is an inherent part of any system. Microsoft is still debugging. How can we not be debugging? But we've already done a lot of the debugging together with FX2. So it's a system that's ready to use. And José, you go on the microphone.
Yes, I think yes.
Hello.
That's okay.
Okay, I will try to do my best with my English. Okay, now first of all I want to thank María and the Alianza for inviting me to be part of this event. I will try to explain in these minutes what is the system, what we built with María and the team of Alianza. This is a couple of sentences that will describe the whole picture of the system. It's a web-based system that intuitively integrates all BNC components and participants, by allowing students and teachers self-manage their operation and administrative work is reduced. From these sentences, I want to highlight three aspects. First of all is integration. The second is self-management for students and teachers. And the third one is reduce of work. These are the three principal parts of what bases the system that we build. Let's take a look at the features of the system. First of all, we have a strong First of all, we have a strong integration with Moodle. I know you know Moodle platform. Yes, it's an open source learning platform that is widely used in the academic environment. We have a strong integration with this platform. The academic department builds templates for this platform, for the different course categories, for children, for adults, other category, have the custom templates built. And when a course is created in the BNC system, all this information is automatically created in the Moodle platform and integrated. Also, when students enroll in the course, they are automatically created in the Moodle platform, and when the course finishes, they are enrolled automatically from the platform. No administrative task is needed at that point. Also, teachers, when the academic department assigns teachers to a course, they are automatically added to the Moodle platform, and they are enrolled like the teacher security role. We have a lot of notifications that are sent by email to student, teacher, and the administrative staff. When a user enrolls, he receives a confirmation by email. When a student changes from one course to another for some reason, the teacher that from the student who has left the course receives a notification that some student has left the course for some reason. And the administrative staff also receives email notification, for example, when the international exams, someone receives the international exam, he receives a notification about this action. Students do all their work from remotely, from the computer, from the laptop, from the cell phone. They don't have to walk or travel to the BNC for enroll, for register, for pay their dues. All these tasks are could be done remotely. They want, obviously, they can go to the center, but all the tasks that mean enrollment and payment, it could be done remotely without traveling. The same for the teachers. Teachers have the web access to the central management system, where they can view the students that are enrolled in the courses and add the grades for the tests that the students do. All this information obviously is kept centralized in the PNC management system for the administrative and the management staff. All the student history is kept in the system from the beginning. I know if a student takes a course and after some years they re-enroll in another course, all this information is kept in the system to keep the history of the student. We have an online payment integration with one local provider from Uruguay, where we can, all the students can register and pay online for the courses and for the exams. And they have a strong security framework built, because we have 40 centers in Uruguay. We have a main center that defines some features for all the other centers. And at the same time, each center could have the possibility to set the custom permission for each specific center. Who is the system intended for? Summary for all the people. Obviously, manager and directors of the different centers to access reports and to have the real-time picture of the center, how many students are enrolled, how many courses are open. Obviously, the same for branch manager. For a student to access the website, to access the Moodle platform, to enroll, to pay their dues, to access the home class that are in Moodle. For teachers to insert the grades for the test, or for confirm the certificate for a specific student when they finish the course. And for the general public, they have the two websites. Obviously the main portal, where there are a lot of news or social media information, when they are the portal for students and teachers. And we have the theater web portal, where there are cultural information and the plays agenda. These are the components. Sorry.
He's a good student.
The same information that builds right now the system. We talk about Moodle and the last slide. This is a strong integration with Moodle, because we have a lot of work with this platform. You have integration with Joomla. Joomla is a content management system where the theater website and the Alianza website are mounted. This is an important tool because we integrate in a lot of ways, because students and teachers have the users synchronized with the Pate system. Joomla, all the course information to enroll, and the exam information to take to enroll, for example, are published in this portal. And as it is a CMS software, the Alianza staff can manage the news, all the social media information that are all done by the Alianza staff. We have Pagos Web, the online payment platform that we choose. We have integration with the major credit cards, Visa, MasterCard, and other payments that are local payments in Uruguay. We're integrated with PMP. We know PMP is a library system, an open source library system. It is maintained in France. We made a selection of different systems. We chose PMP because of open source library. It was easy to integrate. Students in Alianza, when they enroll into a course, they have, for the period of the course, access to the library. So we have to integrate with the system and activate the users, students, when they start and they finish the course. And also, general public, that they are not students of Alianza, can enroll in the library, pay an annual fee, it's paid online, the online payment system. Pay Android have access to the memory filter, software where the full store information is kept. We have an integration with system because the Alianza web portal has a shopping cart where you can buy books and all the books information and the purchase orders are kept in this system. We have to integrate it. Inventory. And finally, Cloud Print, Google Cloud Print. This is a printing hub provided by Google. It was very important for us because we have 40 centers that are distributed within the campus. So deploying a printing solution was not easy at the beginning because we have to travel to each center and install specific software for each specific printer that each center has. So we did that. We started working with this online printing platform where each center registers their printer. They don't have to install any specific software in the computer, and from the center management system, we send the print shop to each printer.
If I may just add that these are the components that are part of our system. But the system allows for example, Pagos Web is a local, Uruguay, but it can be integrated to any other payment platform, okay? And the same with the library system, it can be integrated with another payment platform. And the same with Figaro, we use that as part of an inventory tracking, but it can be integrated with others as well.
We build an open source system, based on an open source system. You have to pay annual fee, annual license for the software, it's open source. It's a cloud-based system. I know we are familiar with the term cloud-based, but basically cloud computing is a lot of computers that are on the internet and you can use it for something that you want. In this case, we deploy our system in the cloud. It has a lot of benefits from my perspective, because I know you have one center, you have to, if you are going to host it in your center, you have to provide your hardware, and if you are going to take a permission to grow your center, or add your center, or grow the number of students that you have, you're probably going to buy new hardware and add new hardware in the next month. With a cloud-based solution, we can shrink, we can grow our hardware platform with a configuration parameter, which is very useful for us when we have some user peaks, when there are registrations or exam registrations. We have a lot of users connected online, so we can grow our resources, our hardware resources, and after that period, we can lower the resources and not use and not pay for what we are not using. Right now, we are installing yes, no, we're working with Microsoft Azure, but it can be deployed in another cloud-based solution like Amazon Cloud. But what's important about cloud-based solution is the redundancy. Our main software is in the East Coast, but for some kind of disaster, something happened, we have a backup in the West Coast, so we can start up our system in a few minutes if some disaster.
So far, nothing has happened. Madera sin patas, we say, no? Madera sin patas, okay, nothing has happened.
The software that we build is not a black box that you can change. It is completely customizable. You can add features, remove features, change some features to go to your specific needs. And finally, it's a web-based system. Have zero installation in the student computer, and the teacher's computer, and the administrative computer have to only have a web browser. We work with major web browser. It is a responsive website. All the websites are responsive. You can access from your desktop, from your laptop, tablet, or mobile device, and from anywhere. It's always online. We have a solution provided by our cloud-based provider. So it's always online and it's connected for anyone. Let's take a look at some of the functionality of the system. We're going to show you the key functionality of the there are a lot of more functionality we don't have much time to show. This is how you define a course. You have to enter basic data like the name, a code, and the cost, the price, have a multi-currency system, so we can work with a lot of currencies.
We work in pesos and dollars in Uruguay, both.
But we can add other currency are maintained by a web service that updates the currency. This is the description. This is important because this is done in the central management system. But all this information that you enter here is reflected in the website. You don't have to re-enter the course description to be shown on the website. It's entered here, but the academic department and it's deployed and updated automatically with the website. You can set different certificate templates for the students, test dates, and all information. Once the course is defined, you can define the groups for each course. So you set the start time, the date of this course, the teachers, what route have they taken. And as I said, all the information is automatically reflected in Moodle. When you create the group, Moodle automatically is updated with the course template that you choose. It's a child course, has one template, it's another course, other template, this is automatically done. And the teacher information. You set the maximum city, you tell that this teacher are going to teach this course, automatically reflected in Moodle. Also the website is updated with the course description, as I told you. You don't have to re-enter the data. It's all available online automatically when you set the course description, and automatically the course is available to enroll for students.
It's really cool. I'm very excited about this because it's a really cool system. Our teachers love it, our students love it. I'm very passionate. Love it.
Let's show you about the enrollment for students.
To register for a course, follow these steps. Go to Courses, select Area, Center, Category, and the course. Then, click on Filter. Once the course is shown on the list, click on See Groups. After choosing among the different groups, click on Enroll. Fill in the form and select your payment preference. To finish the process, click on Confirm. Once enrollment is complete, the user receives a confirmation by email.
The time of the video is 1 minute 30 seconds. This is the time that takes for a student to enroll. Probably more because the filling form is fast forward, but in a couple of minutes, the student can enroll from any device to our course. Imagine you are at the beach, a student want to, for the next year after vacation, is browsing the website, see a course that is interesting for he or she, and you can enroll in a couple of minutes from any device.
So I will explain that. Course, we say, for example, basic 1 is a course. And the groups are all the different times that we offer that course. I'm just clarifying that because that's not the same for everybody. Okay, but that's how we organize it.
It's very easy to enroll and very good. Let's have the perspective from the teacher view.
Teachers can upload their students' grades on the Alianza's website following these steps. Log in with your username and password. Click on My Groups and then on View Details. Select Evaluation and choose grades that reflect students' performance on each area. To finish, click on Save.
This is very easy also for teachers. We are still our process, so teachers home or traveling train, bus, or whatever, they can work with the system always. See how it's
To register for an international exam, follow these steps. Go to Exams, select the exam you wish to enroll in, then click on Enroll. Fill in the form choose a date for the oral interview and select your payment preference. To finish the process, click on Confirm. Once enrollment is complete, the user receives a confirmation by email.
And we also receive a confirmation of the time of the oral exam.
What is course enrollment, teacher work, and exam registration? Sometimes from a web browser, from student's house, or the computer, or the cell phone, you don't have to go to the center to do these tasks. And you don't have any administrative tasks done here. All the information is automatically kept and updated in the central system. So all manager and administrative staff have access to this information in real time. Let's take a look at some more experience from the system, from the management point of view. You have access to the account balance for the student, or you have the payment information for the student, you have update the payment, you have some views. We have the list of all views for a specific center. This is an important view of the system, but it's like a financial report that we can view.
It's accounts receivable, how much money you have coming to you.
Okay. How much money you have account already, and how much is going to enter how much money is going to enter in the center in the next few months or
in the period that we set in the future.
We have a list of invoices already printed in the system. You can reprint that invoice. You have a document. There are a lot of records
in the system, academic reports, legal reports,
and management reports. So we can export them in a lot of formats and send or by email to a specific member of the main staff. Finally, we want to explain for us going to work with you. The DNC center that have the system here. We have the one integration, as María pointed earlier. We have a lot of integration with specific software that are for Uruguay. But probably you are going to use another accounting system or another payment platform, or you don't use Moodle, you use another payment platform. So we have to define this integration and work with you in the software that you use right now.
see, probably I want to use it in Portuguese. We have to work with data migration. This is obviously a very important point because we're probably working with some system right now. System similar to this, spreadsheet, paper, I don't know. So you have the information and so on. So we have to migrate that information into the system. And then we migrate only for the administrative information, not taking all the information that is provided. But we have more than 1 gigabyte of administrative information. Or student information, course information, more than 1 gigabyte. We have to define the hosting. This is, in fact, a task. We're going to suggest the best option for you and to work with you in choosing the best option. Hosting is possibly in-house. Hosting is also a possibility depending on each PNC needs. And finally, how to define maintenance plans? Well, we are going to work together to have our software development team working with you to add new features, correct some bugs, or add
I'm going to add something about the maintenance plan that we have. It's called mantenimiento evolutivo. And it means that it's not just maintenance of the system, but it is the ability to add and change and modify features that as you use the system, you see that you would like to have. So that's part of our maintenance agreement, and that's extremely valuable because sometimes you're locked to maintenance where they will only maintain what you have, and then if you decide that you want something else, that's going to cost you, that's not happening here. So we really like that feature as well. Victoria has been...
In my experience at the academic department, this solution gives us that idea of having everything we need from the moment that the student enters at the Alianza and follow all the process. One of the benefits of this solution is that at the academic department we create a group and all the components are already automatically created, but at the same time students can register on their own online, they can pay online, and it creates a record of this student in this group. The greatest advantage is that all this can be done with different users and different privileges for those users. Having Moodle connected to our system makes it very useful for students to have access to the materials as soon as they register. Once the course is finished, they will receive a certificate in their emails, and that certificate will be available forever for students. This is a reliable and user-friendly solution that will help any DNC make an efficient and effective use of time by recording all the information we need while students are with us.
Finally, I want to let you know that I need to end the presentation. I want to show you later.
One more? Okay. We are very grateful to our colleagues in Montevideo for trusting us and supporting us in getting these funds. And of course, we're extremely grateful to State Department for providing the innovation funds that made this possible. And we're just really happy that you allowed us to share this with you. So thank you very much.
Here is our email. If you have any questions, have some couple of minutes to answer some questions. What I wanted to show, we have a testing environment.
This is good. Testing environment, you can test it, see how it works, so that you can corroborate.
For the test, do you need an ID?
Yes. Send us an email and we set up a user for you.
Go back to the
Just one question. Does the system integrate all the information to an ERP system, for example, SAP? This is when we have all the financial and commercial models in SAP, and we would like to integrate information
possibility. SAP has a lot of integration with web service. We are working in another system with SAP. It's possible. Yes.
It's integrated, you know, we integrate all of our accounting. It's also, we transfer everything so that all of the accounting is integrated as well.
Alianza uses another accounting system.
We are using another accounting system, but.
Do you have the hosting possibility?
Hosting, you know, we host in Azure, you know,
yes.
Amazon Azure.
No,
Microsoft Azure, sorry. Because it's scalable, you know, and having the hosting in the cloud means that you don't have to pay for what you're not using. So that if you have high usage, you get more, but at times when the usage is low, you pay less. So you don't have a fixed cost, which is something that we really analyze, and we thought that we wanted a different system, and if it goes, convince us that this is what we really needed, and it's been great. It's worked great for us. Yes? What, sorry?
The cost, we need to work on that because it depends on the needs that you have. The time, it's also related to the change. Right now, as it is available right now. You don't have to change anything, you have to pay anything because it's available right now. Obviously, you have to work on the definition of some specific change that probably we're going to need in your system, and this is what we have to budget.
But, just so you know, this base system costs $35,000. That's how much we paid for it. But you know, that's what we wanted to make it open source and customizable and very robust, so then customizing it will obviously not be having to pay that base amount for the framework. And the system was built in a year and a half?
A year and a half.
A year and a half.
So if you were to customize the system for the respective BNCs in each country, what would that take? Obviously, it depends on what the requirements are of the BNC. And let's say a sample, like how much time that would take and what sort of cost, since you already have a big space, what costs are we talking about for each BNC in each country? I know.
Yes, it's difficult to say because it depends on the change, on the integration of working with SAP, with AD, it's going to be one work, and working with another accounting system that probably has no integration, or not easy to integrate, it's going to be more easy or more difficult to do. It's difficult to say how much and how much time it's going to take.
Is there a range?
Less than 1 year.
You know, that's something that can be done if you want to, and I'm speaking for you because I think it makes sense. If you define what you want done, then they can tell you how much it would cost and how much time it would be.
We're working right now with another BNC center in Argentina. We're doing, what Maria said, we're defining the change points, what we have to change, or to add, or to remove features, and budget that change.
Listen.
Very good programs also developed by BNCs, and I like this very much. And of course, we have to take a look at what we call the use cases, and putting that or jotting down takes a lot of time. Giving numbers is very difficult. But my question is related to: do you already have experience with other BNCs, not within Uruguay? Because Uruguay seems like it's all you guys, right? So it's the same frame for everybody. But do you have experience with other BNCs? Because tailoring this, it's the real critical thing.
Okay, I can tell you that even though we're all one, everyone is run independently. So all this information, course, how you create your courses, your payments, all that is separate for each center. It's as if we had 40 different BNCs.
Yeah.
So the customization has been done in that sense.
Yeah.
Okay? They're run, we run them as different cost centers, completely independent. Okay, we are working with them right now. We are, I'm not. Jose is working with them right now in doing this customization. So they're working really bad, really bad.
And we are paying less than $1 million.
Questions?
Yeah, I'm from Ecuador. I have already developed something similar like you presented, but the only thing that we have been finding a lot is about registration online. Business or courses finishes today and it starts tomorrow. So there's a lot of caution. The teachers have to upload this course, and then the person who's registering has to be aware of how to put the staff and getting to the next course. Immediately, some of them quit, some of them drop off, some others decided to take a new placement test. So there were a lot of issues we couldn't handle through Moodle. So we just decided to create a lot of exercises and make Moodle like same online, Centro Patriano Norteamericano online, but just for activities, extra courses for the students, right? But I would like to be in contact with you to see what the other issues could help.
We let them register even if they have not passed the previous course. They can register, it's not.
That's the key.
Why not? Let them register. If they don't pass the course,
They drop them off.
they just, enroll, and their money's either credited or they take it back. We try to make it as easy as possible for people to register and pay, and then if you have to revisit that, that's okay. Because once they register, as Jose explained, they have access to all the course materials, which makes it really attractive. It's like it's a marketing tool to let them register. If they don't pass, well, it's their responsibility. And if we do credit the money back to them, or give it back if they want it. We can probably take one more question.
Okay, I'm concerned about data migration and how can we do that with isolated systems that we don't have an integrated system. And at the same time, how can I keep the business running at the same time that I'm doing the home?
The question is that there's, how do you keep your business going while you're migrating your data? And,
We work in parallel 6 months.
we worked parallel system for 6 months until we threw the switch. And then we said, okay, from now on, new system only.
January vacations.
Yeah, after vacation, we said, okay, February 1st, ready or not, here we go. And, it was not that, really, it was not like that, no. It wasn't that. No. We were very concerned, we had 10,000 students registered, and it's like, what do we do now, with the information? How do you know? Pasó todo. Pasó todo. No, a ver, sufrimos, lloramos unas cuantas noches. Pero no, salió bien. Okay, thank you so much.
On behalf of Habla, we thank you very much for your participation, and we're also going to give you your diplomas and your Mexican plates.
So my staff knows